Can I look, boys? Can I
The
look?
two's coming.
No,
The two's coming. The cue ball's behind the 9. It's going to be a push out.
Wow, he's not golden. Phew.
You never know. He might take the jump if the 8 wasn't in the way. I doubt it, but boy, a tough push out as well with a pretty open rack.
Jeremy, you were supposed to tell me I could look then when the 9 didn't go in. That's what he's faced with.
Well, I think you would have heard it if the 9 was threatening the pocket.
What do you see, JJ, with the push out?
I'd like to tie something up here. I tell you, I know the 3's a little tough. Not saying it's not playable, but it doesn't have the near pocket. Yeah, you don't want to push out to an easy safety. Don't think there's a jump he really wants to attack, unless he's going to jump the 2 and bank the 3 maybe. I don't know. Or jump the 9 at the 2 and bank the 3. So
the extension, please.
I like that corner where he's looking, and I'm trying to see if there's an easy safety there that he's leaving. May use the extension here. He's already called it, actually.
Yeah, he's already used it. Marcel just said extension, please. So Gorst will have no more extensions in this final rack. The balls are all in the open. I mean, the 3 ball's a little tricky, Jeremy.
Absolutely, it is, and I think that's his biggest protection on this push out. So he's going to play off the pink, it appears. Could tie up the ball, right? Could tie up the 6 onto the purple.
I think catch and goes, you know. Especially if the cue ball runs into the 9. Is that angle there, Jeremy?
Yeah, I think it's. But the thing is, it could be all right going by the 9. If he catches the top of the 9 here, I think he's got to shoot. Really, right? I mean, he was down 13-9. It looked terrible. He's hitting the ball the best of the match right here at the end. It'll be interesting to see if he passes it back, what Gorst had in mind. I don't think he can push the 2 past the 8 and get the cue ball past the 9. Well, maybe. Maybe. He's definitely catching the 9, though, if he goes for the pocket. 100%.
Fedor, please play again.
So interesting stuff here, and we're going to get to see exactly what Gorst was thinking.
Catchy didn't use his extension there, did he? He passed it over on the beep, so he still has the extension. Gorst doesn't.
Yeah, he might still have it after this is over also if Gorst goes for this ball. I think he's pushing through. He never looked at the pocket, so I think he's trying to play the 2 up by the 4 maybe. Push through the 9, behind the 9. Yeah. Oh, this is going to lay up. This is going to...
No, it's not going to lay up. It looked like it was going to. I was with you, Jeremy. I thought catching the 8, it's gone wrong. Cross bank, I mean...
Well, the safety's difficult, that's for sure. Looks like he maybe hit it somewhat with like a high right ball, maybe a little stun.
Can you really control the cue ball properly, though, or are you just chancing your arm a little bit?
Well, I think if he plays it, he's got to dig on it a little bit, try to come 1 rail past the side, underneath the 3, trying to create something. And not only that, really, I mean, if you're going to play the bank, no position is essential. I mean, really needed, but you've got to put the emphasis on the bank shot itself.
Well, it is the cross bank. Watch the lower centre pocket. Spin the cue ball round as well. Ooh, just catches the point. Needs a little love.
He's going to not get it. Yeah, well, the 2 doesn't have a pocket. Not a good pocket. It's got the upper corner. It is natural to play it in the corner and come 1 rail over.
What a scary shot. Another look. Just off the top jaw.
At the end of this rack, one of these will be devastated, the other will be overjoyed. But who is who?
Well, that's gone wrong. I'm amazed he didn't go for the pot there, Jeremy. I'm amazed.
I'm totally amazed. But the entire match, though, a few times when he was on the fence, he leaned towards the safety, and he's left a dead natural here, it appears. To get position on the 3, it needs a little inside, a hair of check. And this really matters how you hit the pocket, really. The side could come into play.
Also, if he does get in behind the 3, he's going to need an angle to get over for the 4. It's not easy, but it's a chance he probably didn't expect he was going to get so soon.
May have checked it too much. No, he's okay. No, the 3 doesn't pass the 8. We're far from over on this hill game. I think he may go, though. This is steep, but he can handle distance on the 4.
Well, I'd be shaking like a leaf.
He's going behind the 6-7. He's chopping this 3 and going behind the 6-7.
Got to make sure you put enough spin on the cue ball here, so you don't scratch.
Or
So
hit the
you don't
6.
scratch.
Oh,
So you
my.
don't scratch. He's forgot to spin the ball.
Ball in
Carl,
hand.
that was a great call. It wasn't a great shot. It could be
And please start the shot clock.
the most expensive mistake in
Thank you,
9-ball
Trent. Settle down,
history.
please.
You know what, Jeremy? Obviously, we don't get a lot of time to look at the table, but I tell you what, I'd have played a bit of a coward shot. I'd have fired at the 3 in the corner and rammed the cue ball into the 9. I'm telling you.
Well, I think he had his extension as well, but okay, he's got an awful stretch here. Should be okay, but I thought he would attack Kachi, to be honest. I mean, maybe draw the ball to the end rail and take some distance on the pink. But
Yeah, we said the same with Fedor. It was similar shots, weren't it, into that same pocket. They both decided it wasn't for them, and you know, it's their decision. But in the end, Gorst, what a chance. Listen, they're all there, fellas. These are all there.
yeah, and he's fallen underneath the 5 just perfectly. So no chance of a mistake here, you wouldn't think. Make sure you don't draw over the 9 to where you're a little jacked up, making something awkward from nowhere. He did.
All depends on what angle he's got here. But like you said, Jerry, good call. If he lands below the 9, he does have a little bit of angle, but well. Yeah, well done, Fedor. It's not where he wanted the cue ball, of course, but what is he feeling here?
My heart's going.
Tell you, it's something incredible, though.
Listen, most pool players are not very good with this instrument. He wants to land level or a little bit higher on the 8. He doesn't want to land low like this. This is the problem. Now he's either going to just drag it in. I don't think he can.
No, he's got plenty of angle,
Yeah,
Carl.
he's got
Yeah,
angle,
yeah.
okay.
He doesn't have that awkward one. He's going to work the cue ball up and down. I like just one rail here, Carl. Huh? I don't force the second rail myself. Just use your talent and your speed control.
Okay, it all comes down to this 8 ball and where the cue ball finishes on the 9 for Fedor Gorst. Oh, it looks good. It looks good. It's absolutely perfect.
Well, hats off to Kachi. I'll tell you what, he showed a lot of heart. But Gorst is going to be our champion.
Fedor Gorst is champion of the world.
The world pool master is indeed the master of brinkmanship.
Come on!
Fedor Alexeyevich Gorst jumps onto the table. He jumps to #1 in the World 9-Ball Tour rankings, and most importantly, as he embraces his coach, Johan Reichink, he is the World 9-Ball champion again, 5 years on from his breakthrough success.